everybody! Roar! Creature and Trucks back with another video, and today we are doing a review of a truly spectacular classic of a movie. Yep. Do you know what that movie is? The Iron Giant. Yep. This movie is among a truly underrated, beloved classic. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. Just like how The Wild Robot did. It takes place during 1957, during the Cold Wars. And that was not a fun time. But is any war a fun time? Nope. And well, it's in the little town of Rockwell, Maine, where a boy named Hogarth Huges is living with his mom. His dad is not around. It's sad, but he hears about a boat guy. He, talking about a giant metal man out in the middle of the ocean. You think he'd be crazy, but he's not. And soon Hogarth sees the same thing at a power plant. The Iron Giant. And he eats metal. And when the giant was getting shocked, like, whoo-wee, billions of gigajoules of electricity surging through the guy. Hogarth couldn't just stand there and watch, so he turned off the power, and he saved him. Next day, Hogarth tries to find that giant, and he did. Or more like the giant found him. Yeah, but it turns out he has, amnesia. Big bump on his head. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, all he sees is, he wanted to tell somebody, but no. No. Nobody can know about the giant. People would freak out and start being scared of something they don't understand. And a giant alien robot from another galaxy would definitely freak people out. Yep. So what is he gonna do? He decides to, Hogarth thinks of giants as Superman. Yeah. Action comics. Oh, those are the days, right? Hey, I'm not old. I'm only 28, Trex. Yeah. And look at me. I'm 20 million. Ha! Very funny. And who comes in this whole thing? A paranoid federal agent named Kent Mansley, trying to find the giant so it could be... Yep. I really hate Kent. He's just one of those... He just has one of those faces that you just want to punch. Yep. Makes me want to eat him. Yep. Well, Hogarth has to hide giant somewhere. A big place filled with lots of metal he can eat. So he takes them to Dean's junkyard. Yeah. And Dean does a lot of stuff instead of just a junkyard. He also does a little bit of junk art. And he's very passionate about it. He's really good. Yeah. Dean's really great. And, let's just say, oh, man. Mansley finds proof of the giant so he can get his commanding officer, like the general over there from Washington to Rockwell, so they can blast it. Oh. And by threatening Hogarth with getting him separated from his mom, this guy really wants me to punch him. And I really want to eat him. Well, something like that happened. Well, almost. But we also see on Dean's TV, it seemed like when the giant was like having a dream or something, it was like seeing his life, his memories, like him and other iron giants on another planet being war machines. They destroyed an entire other planet in another galaxy. It was like, whew, yeah. Well, and there are other things, like when Hogarth and Giant were playing, like supervillain versus Superman. Hogarth just pointed a toy gun at him, at the giant, and he just blasted a laser from his eyes. You think it was just on purpose, but no. His weapon system is only activated through self-defense. Yeah, it was like, wow. But Mansley doesn't see it that way. All he sees is a giant monster that needs to be killed. Yeah. The army tried everything to blow Giant out of the sky. Yeah, Giant can fly. And it really takes inspiration into Superman, considering that this movie is owned by Warner Brothers. Yep. Well, when Hogarth and the Giant were blasted out of the sky, Giant thought he was killed, that Hogarth was killed, and that made him really, really mad. And he activated his weapon system and started attacking the army. Oh boy. Whew. The laser cannons and weapons he's got. Whew. I have no idea who or what made him, but wow. You will not believe the kind of weapons he's got. The lasers, a disintegration cannon, and an atomic chest blaster. Oh, man. But Hogarth, in this whole movie teaches us a very important lesson. We choose who we want to be. Nobody else can. Only you can choose. And when Dean was trying to explain to the general that the giant only attacks out of self-defense, Mansley only wants to blast him. And so what do they do? What does Mansley do? He tells the stupid submarine, the Nautilus, the submarine, to blast a nuclear missile. That stupid, moronic pinhead, not knowing that the missile is locked on to the giant's current location. Where's the giant, Mansley? Yeah. right where you are. And when he tries to get away, not in the least. Giant stops him from getting away. And let's just say, do you think Mansley deserves leniency? Nah. He should be put into a mental institute for the rest of his miserable life. Yep. The missile is going to be coming down to Rockwell and nuke the entire town. Unless, well, Giant decides he's the only one who can stop it. And he does. He sacrifices himself in order to save Rockwell and his best friend, Hogarth. He does. The town of Rockwell has been saved by the Iron Giant. A hero whose bravery is only matched by his heroic soul. A silicon soul, but a soul nonetheless. And months have passed, and the only thing that was recovered was just a bolt that goes to his jaw. But no. Yep, Giant is still alive. He was blasted into pieces, and he can recall those pieces so he can repair himself. And he's on a glacier in the middle of Iceland. Yep, so he'll be coming back. And Hogarth knows it. He'll see his best friend soon. And, this movie has a lot of heart. A truly underrated, spectacular classic. In 1999, this movie was put into theaters and stuff. Yeah, you have to truly appreciate it. Yep. This movie leaves a lasting impact on everyone. And I love it. My brother loves it. My whole family loves this movie. Everyone should love this movie. So, that's going to be it for our review of The Iron Giant. Don't forget to like our videos, comment what you think, share with your friends, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe right away. This is Creature Creature, Turks, telling you have an amazing day. And bye, everybody. Rah!